Hi, I'm Shay. I'm going for the customer success manager role for Uno Wallet. I'd like to start out with a story that recently just happened and something that I've been thinking about over the last couple of days. Over the weekend, after I heard back from Uno, one of the things that I do when every morning when I wake up, I go to the gym and then I go grab a cup of coffee with one of my best friends. And Uno came to mind this weekend after a HIIT class, and I was at the register, and then it was my turn to pay this weekend. And so when I pull out my phone, I'm like, I always get stuck in this loop of like, I have 5 different cards that I have to like look at, and then I have to make a decision in that moment of like which one is going to give me the best rewards, like it's gonna give me 2 times the points. Like all of that is just so overwhelming in that moment when you pay. And so when I saw Uno Wallet's vision, I was like, this is the exact thing that I deal with like all the time. And so that's also one of the reasons why I was like really, really excited about, when I heard about Uno Wallet. And so I would say that Uno is really trying to solve for just creating like less friction that is happening at such an important point of a customer's decision point, right? And so one of the things that I'd like to tell the team today is I come from a background of analytics. I worked primarily with session replay analytics, but also was trained with Adobe and so on. But looking at the market and looking at where things are today, just in the last couple of months, I've been working proactively to like teach myself and adapt to what are the kinds of questions that exist today. And as someone who has been a digital analyst, I have been adapting some of my skills to be a little less about like, let me try to figure this out, let me do an analysis, but more so really think about like, how are we going to efficiently work together so that we can have so that, for example, for Uno to work more efficiently on the internal side, but also how we can create less friction for the customer. So I do also have that experience around working with B2B primarily. And so I like to bring that to the table and just kind of put all of these different skill sets together and see how I can help Uno Wallet solve their problems, not in like some traditional way of like I just do analysis, but also just kind of working in a very collaborative environment. So yeah, thank you for considering me, and I hope to speak to you soon.